late. It's the weekend. We got time. We're shiny hunting for our third Squirtle. So, yeah, let's get right into her. I'm just going to test the counter here. Heck yeah. And I'm just going to send a couple links out here. Once that is done, I'm going to get straight into it. My apologies for the delay. You know, now that I think of it, I'm sure I probably could have fished the link. Like, it probably generates the URL before the video is posted, but, you know, I don't know, I could be wrong. But, yeah, we'll just be a second here, and we'll get right into her. Oh. Alright, there we go. My apologies for that. That is done. Okay, get something up on the screen here, and then we won't be messing around. And of course, I forgot to start recording until right now. That is okay though. Nothing was eventful, so I'm not too concerned about it. Now we are recording. I'm just gonna triple check that. Okay, we're good. We're good. Heck yeah. We'll just minimize that there. Awesome. And I am probably gonna hear myself here. Oh no, we're good. Okay. Okay, nice. I'm liking this now. Oh, jeez. Alrighty, let's get into her first reset of the night. Heck yeah. I should really turn this down. There we go. Awesome. Hope everybody's having a fantastic night. I know I'm on very late, so I don't really expect much of a viewership tonight, but in the chance we do get our shiny Squirtle today, that would be awesome. Oh geez, I'm losing my voice, sorry. But that would be awesome if we had a little bit of a live audience for it, so you know, anyway, it is what it is. Nice to have a live reaction if we get it as well, so yeah. Hope everybody's having a great holiday season, and just taking the free time you may or hopefully have right now to really enjoy what's important, and just you know, spend time enjoying yourself doing things that you want to do. I am so, I say this every stream, I'm so excited to get this, I'm so excited to get the Squirtles, like that whole line finished, and move on to another set. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of intrigued. I don't know, I'm thinking Bulbasaur, but I don't know, I'm not too set on that at the moment, I'm not gonna lie. So that isn't really too much of a concern at the moment. But yeah, I'm thinking we're probably going to see one relatively soon here. I mean, we're running somewhat close to what I think 1,000 an hour, so we should really be blazing through this. But at the end of the day, we're dealing with theoretical odds, so I mean, there's really no saying when we'll actually get it. So just fingers crossed and wood knocked on. Oh, let's get that. Heck yeah, there we go. It's a little bit better. Okay. Ooh, cold. It's a bad time of year to have a game room in a basement. I had a buddy today tell me about a ROM hack, and I'm not sure if I've heard of it before, but it's called Inclement Emerald, and I guess it includes Pokemon all the way up to Gen 7, I believe he said. And you get to like choose what Pokemon you start with, and there was like a whole bunch of different just upgraded gameplay mechanics. I've never played a ROM hack, but I'd definitely be interested to, especially hearing that. That's kind of an interesting take on a Pokemon game, so I'd like to see how well executed that could be. I can't hear it, but I've done so many resets with the volume on. I might as well be listening to it. It's... You know, you do so many thousands of resets, and eventually you just kinda... I don't know. It becomes ingrained within one. Oh, I feel so weird. I sound so monotone because I'm losing my voice, but it's not my intention, I swear. I also can't wait to actually get started on the game and enjoy playing through the story. 16 at once. That's going to be interesting, but I think it's going to be a lot more fun than just doing static resets all the time. Now, with that being said, I'm not sure if I'm going to continue, like, I don't know if I want to do, like, a Professor Oak style challenge where you go through, every route, but you can't actually pass, or I think it's do the gym past said route without catching every single Pokemon in it shiny. I feel like that would be fun, but on the same respect, I don't know, I don't really want to be limited in what I can hunt and when I hunt it, so I think I'm probably gonna get into focus. Okay, that's, there we go. I think I'm probably just gonna go free range and do what I want, but, I mean, we still have 6 more hunts before we can even start the game, so I think maybe we should concern ourselves with that first. And then, if the decision changes between now and then, that's something we'll be concerned about at that time. But yeah, I'm thinking Bulbasaur probably next would be the most... I think it would call for the best order, because obviously Squirtle's a really good shiny, and Bulbasaur is like okay, but it's kind of mid, honestly. Like it just turns to, I think it's like more of a yellow than a green. Don't quote me on that. However, Charmander turns gold. So like, if you were to do Charmander next, then you have all the cool stuff finished with, and then like the anticipation won't be there quite as much for the Bulbasaur hunt, I feel. I mean, that's my personal opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. But at the same time, I guess I could also alternate hunts. Like I could go Charmander, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Bulbasaur. I don't know. Something we'll consider and figure out when we get there. I'm both scared and excited because I've seen so many videos of people doing safari shiny hunts. And you know, it's really awesome when you catch whatever it is that you encounter, but having the whole mechanic for the flea rate is just such a nerve-wracking thing. Like, it's inevitable. You will fail a shiny. It will flee. That's just what will happen. There's no guessing. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. That at some point, if you do that for more than, you know, a few phases, you'll definitely lose something, unless you're extremely lucky. With that being said, though, I feel like especially with the amount of consoles we're running, it would almost make more sense to take advantage of that and go for a shiny Chansey. The I want to say it's 5% in the Safari Zone, but it might be 1. Don't quote me on that, but there's a YouTuber, his name is Professor Rex, and he put out a whole guide as to how to hunt specific Pokemon in the Safari Zone, based on like their traits via their stats or something of the sort. And basically it's just a tutorial on alternation between bait and ball to maximize flea rate, or I guess minimize flea rate. I was gonna say maximize flea rate, yeah. That wasn't gonna make sense. Because yeah, it can actually make a huge difference, and that would motivate me a little more to do it. But yeah, with the volume we have, I mean, it's still gonna suck no matter what. We're probably talking hundreds of hours for a shiny Chansey, and to actually be caught, even with 16, but I mean, that's what we're here for. It's a vibe. Don't know if I'll do them back to back for like a terribly long amount of time, because that sounds kind of torturous, maybe? I don't know. I hate how these receivers, like, they're all on the same channel, but they just don't pick up, they don't pick up signals identically, which is funny, because, like, somewhere right here, it's always perfect. And then here, it should be perfect again. Here, it'll be perfect again. It'll be perfect again here. But once you get into the dialogue, there's discrepancies. And, you know what? Now that I say this, I'm answering my own question here. It's the difference between English and Japanese with the speed. If I waited long enough, it would stay synced. Like, yeah. Now that I go there, it'll stay synced. But then I think we're waiting a good few seconds longer, which, I mean, in the scheme of dozens to hundreds of hours of resets, that kind of matters, right? So... It's annoying. I'm noticing that one of the screens here, and I mean, maybe it's just me, but it looks a little dimmer than the rest of them. Which is weird, because I thought when these units failed, it was a short on a diode, which would theoretically brighten the screen based on how it's designed. So maybe it's just a weird setting, I don't know. I'm not too concerned. I can see what's on the screen. It's displayed. I don't necessarily want to have to deal with the cables that lie behind that cabinet with the 16 Gamecubes on it, because it's probably not going to be the prettiest area to stand. Not to mention, I mean, it's the cable management is actually pretty good, and I left a decent amount of space behind the cabinets, but it's not that easy for me to squeeze in there. So that in and of itself is enough to motivate me to continue using it, even if it goes a little dimmer or a little brighter. That being said, though, the converters are really cheap, so I shouldn't complain. But you can bet your ass I will. Oh, shit. Oh, I did not even... I kinda... was selecting a video on the other side there, so... kinda... zoned out, okay. Back at her. That's you, sweetheart. Looking cuter than ever. Just tossing out those compliments, eh? Projecting all that beauty. I love it though, thank you. How's your night going? What are you up to? Oh, fuck, this chair is not sitting where it needs to. I suppose it's me that's not sitting where it needs to, but you want to focus in there, maybe? Okay. That is a little bit better. Not gonna lie. Oh, shit. Heck yeah, GTA is always a fun one to hop on. I was looking at Steam sales earlier today, and I noticed that they have GTA on sale on Steam. And I mean, obviously, I have it already. There's no reason to buy it a second time because I have it on. I forget which launcher, but it's actually not Steam because I got it for free at the time. But it's like 14 bucks, which I mean, in one respect is really good, but in the other, it's like 10 years old. So should you really still be charging premium price for it? Especially when GTA 6 is coming soon, but you know they're gonna milk it. Anyway, GTA is like still so fun to play. Like for being 10 years old, it definitely holds up, and I think a huge part of that is the development behind it. Like they do push updates, and I mean for the most part it's to make money, right? But Yeah, it is Epic. You're right. Yeah, Epic made it. Like, I think it happened like quite a few times that they released it for free. Because my wife, she got hers for free as well, but at a different time on Epic as well. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, but I don't really use Epic for anything else. I see no reason to. Especially with how often you get Steam sales. Like, the Steam sales right now are absolutely insane. Like, I got the, whatever it is, it's like the premium edition, or the, whatever, like, the most premier edition, whatever the hell you want to call it, of, Red Dead Redemption 2. I got it for 32 bucks, when it's usually like 120. That is worth grabbing, for sure. If you don't have it already. And yeah, you might as well. I mean, it's good to keep the accounts anyway, and keep them on the desktop regardless, because, I mean, might as well check them at times of the year, especially like this. And, I mean, maybe one will have a good sale that the other doesn't, and, I mean, I don't really see the issue with just being a keystroke away from getting into, the other launcher. I am kind of prissy though, so I might go back on that. That is hot. That is very hot. I have one account where I use a mod menu and the other I rescrap. Oh, I see what you mean. You have two GTA accounts, one on each launcher. I thought you just meant like you have an account on Steam, an account on Epic. That's fair. I mean, it's good because, I mean, even if you do get banned, at least the one you're starting from scratch on, once it does have some progress, it's not, I mean, no matter what, it's not at risk of deletion, so that's smart. I also, what are you using for a mod menu? Because I was looking to get one a while ago, and when I did look, it was really hard to find one that was like decently supported that you want. I mean, PC, they don't really ban for mod menus anyway, to be fair, especially if you're in a private session and you just invite friends. But yeah, if you could shoot me what mod menu you're using, that would be awesome. And if it's still available, I guess. Because I find a lot of the time you'll hear that ones just aren't, like, I guess the devs just give up on them. Yeah, like you use both accounts, right? 𝐬𝐤𝐧𝐲. Yeah, if you want to send it to me, that'd be awesome. Knowing that you've downloaded it, it's kind of, and like if you have some experience with it, it's a little more, it gives me a little more faith in downloading it, just because a lot of stuff like that tends to be malware shit. So, yeah, I appreciate that. Oh, sick. And I take it it's just like you hit like the F4 key or whatever, and the overlay pops up, and you can just navigate through there with the mouse, or I guess no, it'd probably be like the arrow keys or the like just WSAD keys or something, probably, right? Oh, I guess we're nicknaming it. You know what? Screw it. We'll be AAA. And if it happens to be shiny, that's the name it's sticking with. Which would really suck. But actually, no, the one we're gonna do the playthrough with is, we already caught anyway. Because it has a perfect nature. That said, I don't know its IVs. I need to calculate those, but... There we go. We do not have a AAA shiny Squirtle. Oh! Yeah, I forgot you even sent me that. Give me 1 sec here. I'll toss her over. There you go, buddy. Oh, excuse me. Heck yeah, I will check that out right now, actually. Awesome. Thank you. I'll download that here tonight, probably after I finish the stream here, and probably test it out, honestly. It'd be pretty sick. Oh. Whoopsie. Yeah, sounds good. I definitely will. I might, I actually was just thinking I hopped on stream, but I needed to repaste my wife's GPU and CPU. So I'm probably going to do a shorter stream, do that, and then deal with the mod menu. Just because she's asleep, and I think she'd be happy if I did that and she woke up to that, so we'll probably do that. But I don't imagine I'll be going to bed anytime soon, so I'll let you know, and maybe we'll hop on and mess some stuff up. Yeah, it's been a minute since I played GTA 5, honestly. It was pretty close to when I moved, actually, so I'd say just over 2 months ago now. It's been, but that just makes it more fun to play, getting back into it. Oh, there we go. Sorry, keep getting distracted here with the video beside me. Hard not to, it's late at night. Oh. That was sus. I'm watching like a try not to cringe 𝐬𝐡𝐢𝐧𝐲 video. And these people are doing like a real life Tinder date. And they're just serenading the guy. It's a bunch of girls serenading the guy. It's just kind of cringe. Like, there's like 6 other girls looking at her doing it right in front of the guy. And they're just in a white room. Like, they're blatantly just on a clear backdrop. Face to face. Like, I don't know, that's some that's some funny stuff, man. Oh, heck yeah. It's interesting. At least this one chick's doing a poem. So, like, I feel like the poem can be, because it's like slam poetry too, honestly. I feel like it can be more comedic, but you're not just like, you're not singing Lonely Island to serenade someone, so that's not, probably not going to be too comical. Oh no. This one chick's doing a rap. No way. Can she rap? Oh, yeah, that's really hard not to cringe. Oh my goodness. It's hard not to cringe, like, sometimes when people know how to rap, and they're just going off the top freestyling. Like, when you can't. It's sus. Oh my god. That's how I feel. It's not good. It's it sounded funny too because she's Australian, so she really, I mean, she was basically just talking. She wasn't really rapping. There wasn't really like a beat, so it was just like, I don't know, weird yell poetry. Yeah, right? So hyped to get on American Truck Simulator, man. I'm gonna get an Eden shifter soon, like an Eden 18 speed one, and I'm gonna modify that. Throw that on with the long stick on the racing sim. Oof. Also, 6,000 encounters. Maybe we'll get it right here. But that's gonna be so awesome. I'm gonna slot out the mount for the steering wheel on my racing sim. Because right now it sits to hold it like this, but I want to like tilt it up so it's more like a semi or a bus, so it's like flatter. I think that'll be pretty cool. I'm willing to bet before 7,500 we're gonna get this guy. But yeah, I'm thinking that's gonna be awesome, especially with all of the packs on ATS and the European Truck Simulator, all being on sale. That's gonna be so much content to explore, especially with like being the platform it is, like with the mods there are. I couldn't believe the kind of ones I saw when I was looking up a couple of videos. Just about miscellaneous ones, right? But there's some ones that just pay extreme attention to small details, like, for example, there was like a Rust on Wheels mod, or ones for some different smoke or different turbo noises. But there was also, what were there? There's like a, oh no, this one wasn't even a mod, but you could change the suspension and one other thing, and you could change like the flex on the frame, like just like show torque, I guess, as you hammer on it. But especially like doing that in VR, oh damn it, that's gonna be so immersive, especially with the actual Eaton 18 speed. Like, oh, I don't know, that's gonna be next level. That said though, I want to get one of the panels so I could like actually do the air. I guess that's not really necessary though, because you're doing that once when you're playing the game. Like, you're not constantly, well, no. Yeah, no, I don't imagine you're ever pulling over and actually dynamiting. So, as long as the shifter, correct me if I'm wrong, does an Eaton shifter have an integrated Jake switch on it? I notice you have your two different like toggle switches, like for your splitters, like your high, low, and your split. But do they have a Jake switch? Yeah. That was one of the other ones I saw. There was like Home Depot, Walmart. I forget what I saw, but it was like pretty much every normal one you'd see on the highway here. Amazon was one of them, I believe. FedEx. But I thought that was pretty cool, honestly. I'm so excited to play it. But yeah, I gotta find a, oh, I wonder if I can find an Eaton shifter in town. If I can probably find all the circuitry too. If I can find the circuitry, that will be sick. Because I could literally have it on tomorrow. Because I'll just machine myself a little extension piece for the shifter so it's up high. And then I just need some USB cable. Which is cool too, because if I'm making it myself, then I can choose the length of the cable. So that really helps convenience-wise, as per where I can place the sim. Just based on where my base stations are, right? Because they have to track where the headset is. But I think, technically speaking, I think you can just unplug one, and then, oh, why did I do that? I think you can just unplug one, and then turn the other one around, and it'll still develop like a play space area, but they're in nice, like, I have them on towers right now, and they're in a nice spot, so I don't really want to mess with where they are. I like that it just calibrated well. I actually didn't even set the play space boundaries. It did it itself. But I'm not complaining because it somehow knew, like, my game cabinet back there. One of the stations is like kind of right beside it. And yeah, like, did a little cutout in the boundary around the corner of it, so that's interesting. But the only thing on the shifter is the range and high-low. I saw one, maybe it was just because it was a like an aftermarket one that had a Jake switch on it. I think it was probably one that was developed by somebody selling them for use on a sim, like not as a pneumatic shifter style. But I didn't look too far into it, so I could be wrong there. Yeah, it's just how, like, how cleanly integrated it could be. Because, like, I could just get a little, like, the same style of switch that's on a power supply on the PC. And I guess I could, like, Dremel out a little spot on the side and glue it in. And then it would just be in a nice little separate area where you can hit it. Because not having, like, a full panel and being in VR, it would be really hard to actually match it up to where you could actually reach for it and remember where all the buttons are. And obviously it's not going to match every truck's dash either, so having the jakes on there would be nice. And then I also wanted to get a toggle switch but extend it so it's like this long and mount it on the like on the base of the steering wheel, and then from there just map it as a signal. So I guess it would have to be a I don't even know if they make those, like a 3-stage switch. So it'd be like neutral on, neutral off, and then you just have to flip it manually, which would be kind of annoying. But I don't know how the stock controls are either, so they might be convenient as it is, and it might not be worth getting. But for the immersiveness factor, it would be nice. Like, you could actually just go to the wreckers and grab a stock off of any car, and then just kind of Dremel out the center and glue it onto an extended switch. And then it would really feel like the real thing, and you could actually turn it to turn the lights on too, because you could, at that point, you could wire it up to one of those little USB boards, and just like mount it on the inside of the hollowed out stock, and then it could turn on lights and signal. But at that point, you might catch me might catch me doing the wipers too, because that was the other cool one I saw, was weather mods. There was like snow and other inclement weathers, of which I can't remember at the moment. There was like accident scenes, or like it was like city employee presence, like, so there was like people getting pulled over on the side of the road, large accidents, there was people broken down, there was, I forget, there was a lot more though. Like it was crazy how in depth they got with it. Yeah, that's true. I could do that too. As as long as I could put as long as it feels real, I guess. And it's easier to fool your hand when you're in VR, so it doesn't necessarily have to be pretty as long as it does the job. But I like tinkering with that stuff, so I'm excited to get to play around with that. Especially, oh my goodness, now that I found out it's so simple to do, I'm so excited to wire up an actual 𝐸𝐴𝐻 shifter. Oh, I'll have the audio in the headphones on the VR too, so I'll hear the Jakes just gurgling right in my ear. Oof. Hear the turbo. That's gonna be too fun. I gotta get this thing like tomorrow now. But I guess I can still play it right now. Maybe I'll play that tonight. And I'll just use the shifter that's on it. But I have the shifter on the left-hand side because I had it set up for drifting skylines and project cars. So we're gonna have to do something about that. Would you want to hop on ATS? Because honestly, I think once the stream hits like an hour here, I might do that. After I quickly repaste her CPU and GPU. It should only take like 15 minutes. It's like 7 screws to get the case, or like to get the cover off, and then another, I think it's like another 8 to get the cooler off, and then you just clean the paste, repaste, put it on, and you're done. So I'll probably do that. But yeah, once I get that done, I'll hop on, and then we can boogie around. I gotta figure out how to, because, correct me if I'm wrong, but VR is a mod for that, right? I didn't see any native support. But I'll get, if it is a mod, if I'm correct, then I'll have to get the mod, because I definitely, as much as I could, just pull my sim up to the ultra wide. If I have the headset available, I would rather just get the mod and play it that way from the get-go. And I also might see if I have a tool I can use to switch the side the shifter's on, because I'd like to have it on the right-hand side so it feels more realistic. You know, one thing I'm actually going to do too is I'm going to see what's see if I can find an 𝐸𝐴𝐻 shift knob on Amazon. Oh, that scared me. Oh, can I find a... Oh, they got pre-made extensions on Amazon, but for like way too much money. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I'll if you don't get her figured here, it's all good. I'll check it out too and see. 6918 Eaton Fuller style, 18 speed shift knob style. No, it doesn't even have the gears on top. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. That's whack, actually. Oh, here we go. They actually do sell aftermarket shifters. They're called 𝐬𝐡𝐬𝐧𝐲. And they have the Jakes so that you'd... Why is it on the right-hand side? I'd have to, like... That'd be so... You'd have to... move your thumb over. I don't even know how that would work. That's weird. Now, with that being said... Oh! Wicked. Did you have to email payroll, or... I guess you probably did, hey? Alright, I'm gonna do a few more resets here, and then I'm gonna figure out this ATS stuff, because now I'm itching to do it. I got myself hyped. Yeah, sometimes that happens. I mean, it's all electronic. It's not always perfect. Oh, that's a good one. Right there. Oh, no way. They got grain trailers? So I take it, they must have trains, right? Not just single trailers? Because honestly, I would like to, I'd like to practice my backing in of trains. And then see if it translates to how well I do it at work. I think that would be cool. Oh, jeez, I could get one tomorrow without the Jake switch. I think I want the one with the Jake switch, though. Oh, dude, no way. They even have Load Kings? Oh, I am too excited for that. That's gonna be awesome. Does this one have a Jake? No! I want to have a Jake Switch. That doesn't come in January. That's whack. There's only one. And it comes so late. That's, oh. That's some bad focusing right there. Damn. Oh, no way. So it'll be all the same equipment too. Oh, that's wicked. And I actually don't think I even got to drive around one of those T680s yet, so get some practice in first. Yeah, I think I could mount a Jake switch on myself. That's probably gonna be easier. But with that being said, do I have to order it within a certain amount of time? 5 hours. Okay, we're good. I can look at it and see what I think first. Okay, well, I'm gonna do this last reset, and then I'm gonna pop off the stream here. I'm gonna get that stuff started, because at this point, I'm just looking at stuff for the game anyway, so. Alrighty, okay. With that being said, I'm gonna call it right here, and yeah, shut her down. I'll get that set up, and I'll shoot you a message. But oh, that's funny. Right as I said that, Euro Truck Simulator finished with packs I got with it. So yeah, I'll shoot you a message, and oh, I ran something over. I'll shoot you a message, and then we can hop on there once I got all my stuff installed there. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. I'll be on here at some other time during the day where other people actually happen to be on. That tends to be more ideal. Wonder why. But yeah,